Okay. So, ignore everything we said. We're going to see Nares Aplenty. That is the new Christmas carol we're going to see. Because there is going to be not one, but 2 Warios with Gluto and Leo coming here.
I'll be real. I don't think I've ever seen the Leo Wario.
I have never once seen the Leo Wario. And I have no doubt that it is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's Leo. But
I mean, Leo can pick up just about any character and run off of his fundies, but you know, you do have to be careful with how much you're spending time jumping around and staying out of the air, because Steve will just start to set up on the ground, get a lot of materials, make roofs instead of walls, and Yoshi's got plenty of speed and plenty of huge hitboxes to contest a pair of fleas instead of just the one.
Yeah, you saw how Yoshi or Pharaoh was actually doing a good job, and now he's doing it again, where he keeps meeting them in the air as we expected. That's the strength of Yoshi when it comes to fighting against Wario here. But when they got the volley started, that was where it became rough. But Steffen is going to be the one to get the first KO by following him off stage, getting that forward air. Back air coming through too, and they get the KO. Reversal up B will find one, but they go up already with the lead.
Yeah, we see Steffen doing an amazing job of just placing a couple blocks over his head, standing down on the ground, and look at how much materials he had. This early game where it was Pharaoh getting kind of pummeled, but Steffen is in a very healthy position, ready to stock tank, ready to go out for these edge guards because they have the resources to do so. Materials are not a problem.
So the issue here is they're leaving Steffen alone way too much, and Steffen is capitalizing on it hard. And the blue team is struggling at that because the one thing that we expected that Leo would have here is the range to beat them, but the untechable spike, and green team is up 5 stocks to 2 right now. Already, that selfie was a mind game. Preset.
Hey, big fan. Also, hold this L.
All right, man, what is with people beating on their own teammates this whole freaking tournament, man? It's
But hey, 3 stocks to 2, and Gluto is starting to get a little bit worse for wear, though double waft is currently on deck.
That's very true.
And that is potentially 2 stocks down in the blink of an eye, and a wooden wall comes in, now a stone one. Both of these two trying their best to reflect and take the hits, but then bounce off those walls and keep the action going. As Leo's Wario, this was the only time we may see it because it's already gone.
I think it's gonna go away after this one. And we did see something similar a second ago, right? Where we saw Sky was able to make the comeback against. Well, it was in game 1 where they almost made the comeback and Sky was able to shut it down. Gluto is doing a good job of separating the two right now. He's showing the 1v1 skill and saying, can you open me up? He keeps putting out these amazing hitboxes to separate the two. However, Waft is gone now. So it's way more likely that green team is going to approach and not worry so much about the fear of collision with each other. And that dash attack not going to kill yet, but the deep chains off stage, and they get it. And that's game number 1 going to Steffen and Pharaoh. And I can hear Jersey already popping off. I hear people have recognized what is happening.
Yeah, we can, if we have a crowd cam, they are all popping off. And, I mean, there's no shortage of Wario in Jersey with players like BD Bean, Haven, and 9 Super Pie all making the recent PR.
BD Bean is going to take credit for this immediately if they win.
You know he is.
Because everybody always says that was BD Bean's fault if someone loses. But if they win... Oh, he's right up front like that was me. That was me. I did that. I did that. Now, okay, so we're not even going to see. It's not even going to be the bio. We're just going straight to Pyra Mythra. We are done here. Yeah, Leo is coming out saying, all right, we are not getting knocked into losers right now. However, I'm not going to lie. Even with like him going with the Wario, they did a good job of invalidating Gluto, too, with his own Wario. So let's see what things are like here in Game 2 as Steffen already going for a KO on Leo.
What the hell was that? That was just wood tools. I'm coming at you with a non-powered minecart, and it's time to scrap.
Yo, Steffen actually built different right now, quite literally.
This zombie going in,
yo,
bro.
The downer coming through, too. Like, the team synergy from Green Team, I think, is a big part of why they're doing so well right now. You can see, like, the positioning they have, the coverage they have, catching him on the high recovery, up smash, he's going to hit both. But Green Team has done an amazing job so far of really kind of just pushing Blue Team back really far to the corner, regularly legal.
Yeah, it feels like they're Green Team is doing such a good job of trading off who's playing center as a missed punish on the Pyra forward smash. A lot of stocks on still on the table, but damage is racking up high. And Steffen missing a potential throw change-up, but Gluto ends up closing off with the dash attack, and Steffen just tries to recover some materials. Great bait there from Gluto, knowing that walls into up smash is a pretty common bait, and that time not taking it.
Yeah, and now this is where things could get a bit rougher as the time goes on. With blue team having a lead, a small one at that, but forcing you to approach them more. Well, actually, I don't even think it's that big of a deal because green team has never once camped. They are outside of right now where he's getting materials, they are constantly boxing with them.
Yeah, they're using, as soon as Steffen gets diamond, it's really easy for Steffen to recur a lot of resources and almost guarantee diamond for future stocks. Once that comes online, Steffen is always looking for up tilts, always looking for minecarts back and forth, and just throwing a wrench into the situation that Pharaoh is doing a good job unifying around himself.
Yeah.
He's the center of attention in midair, and then a minecart blows everybody up.
I'm liking blue team is throwing a lot more. They realize that the green team has been camping at shield a lot and then acting out afterwards. Leo has been throwing towards Gluto and vice versa a lot more, which has been allowing them to get much better setup so far. They've also shut down Pharaoh's air-to-air game. A lot of that coming in from this switch to Pyra Mythra, keeping him grounded, which was so strong before against the Warriors.
Oh, but there's Gluto's second stock, gone by the wayside with a powered minecart. And the Yoshi double jump armor keeps Pharaoh alive, surviving the hit from the waft. As now that that's on the table, stocks are truly even.
That is so important because that would have forced Steffen to be at 115 with no stocks left. And that's so huge because he's the one who's getting most of the kills. Now taking the dash attack. MkLeo doing a much better job of actually holding on to these stocks this time. But that's your double jump. So you're forced to take all of this right now. Does somehow find a way in, but gets hit by back air. Great DI up to the corner to stay alive.
And doesn't have the time to set up a potential two-frame or punish the Photon Edge because Gluto was so close, ready to hound on both Pharaoh and Steffen. They're going to have to find that kill sometime a little later if Leo gives them the chance to. It feels like Leo's Pyra is just so much more refined than his Mythra. As when you see when the Pyra comes out, all of that range can make so much of a difference in controlling the chaos as Gluto drops their stock first.
This could be a huge moment right here. If they can get Leo making a mistake somehow, as they're getting a lot of damage on Gluto, Leo can't afford to approach without Gluto setting up a kill. And then he gets their back air, and now they're looking at what could be an upset already on winner's side. Green team with 153 on Yoshi. Steffen with 71. This is very doable. No waft either. He gets the downer. He gets off the top. And Steffen and Pharaoh knock Leo and Gluto into loser's side already, moving themselves into winner's side of top 16.
I love how Pharaoh decided to take a backseat middle of that game. Steffen was rolling. Steffen was doing amazing in scrap scenarios and in trading off between one opponent and the other. And Pharaoh would just come in and not press many buttons, but always threaten space, always threaten the idea of approach. And as soon as Glutonny was thrown onto the other side, Pharaoh was there, ready for the punish.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't just the double Wario. He brought out the Pyra Mythra, and things still happen. And this is what happens when you walk into Tri-State.
Something happens.
There's almost always big upsets that happen here. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting it to be this one this early, but I'm excited that it was because we got to see a huge upset already here in the doubles bracket. Nobody's gonna be happy that they have to fight Gluto and MkLeo on loser's side, but the team synergy and the composure. I'm telling you, man, that selfie was all a mix-up. It's like, we're big fans, man. We're gonna throw this game. Now we gonna beat their ass.
Why is it always Tri-State that does that?
It's
first MPG with Chag, and now Pharaoh and Steffen with Leo. It's like, yeah, great games, and then hands.
Man, it's no longer a war against one Yoshi, but we do have that, in fact, coming up soon. One war against one Yoshi is going to be a tournament being held at Meta and Aeon. So I can't, we're going to talk about that in a second once I get the opportunity to pop that up there. But still, we all talk about the Yoshis. You talk about this one right here, the Yoshi John.